This is a poem I wrote for this one crush I had in medical school. Oh! Ibang mga feels tayo ngayon. We parted ways like 3 years ago. Yung parang, kumain ka na ba? Or there's actually one person that really inspired me to do this video, and that is John. Hello, John! It doesn't mean that we're single, that we're bitter. It doesn't mean that we're single, that we envy a lot of people. We love ourselves. We love to love. But then I guess there's just no one to love right now, right? But ourselves and our family and everyone around us. Hey guys, what's up? This is Bea, and today is another video. I know this is different from my usual videos. So hi there, my name is Bea Florqui. I am a 23-year-old medical student from Cebu Doctors University, and I do a vlog about lifestyle, food, travel, and of course my med life. But this video is quite different from my other videos because it is a February special. And what do I mean by that? I will be reading my poetry. My poetry really is a bit personal, but I do like to send it around to my friends and ask them what they think of it. And since it is February this month, I decided to read some of my poetry for you guys. So medyo the vibes here is like to all the boys I loved before. Charat! But basically, I'll be reading some of them. I'll be giving you hints as to who they are. But it's up to you na lang, guys, to guess who these poems are for. So, get yourself, I actually have that tea here. So, this is Bea's poetry reading. So, what I have here is a Twinings green tea with jasmine. Refreshing. So, as you can see here, nag-read talaga ako for the occasion. I'm actually really busy next week, but then here I am now. So anyway, we will be reading it, and a lot of my poems are in my phone, so we will be checking them out. Ibang mga feels tayo ngayon. You know, we have a lot of feelings, and a lot of my poetry are about the guys that I liked or dated before. So if you are someone who knows me dearly, then you probably know who these guys are. But if you're not my friend or you're just a viewer, I hope you really like my poems. I hope you support them. I've been an avid writer of poems, and I guess I really just wanted to showcase that to all of you. And since it is February nga, here it is. Talk to me in poetry, in words that can hum a tune, in letters where our thoughts would link like a bright and sunny afternoon. Talk to me like the ocean waves, it does not bore the sand. It comes at different times and tides, it teases like some contemporary dance. Talk to me about astronomy, how shooting stars pass through the night. How the moon loved the sun, yet the only thing that binds them is their light. Talk to me in ways where we forget about the small talk, where conversations flow from one until the next like a frolicking aftershock. So this is one of the poems that I wrote just in general, I guess not really particularly for someone, but exactly that's how I want to be talked to, you know? Hindi yung parang, kumain ka na ba? Or yung mga ganun na questions, you know? So, yes. The next poem that I will be reading is... So, this is a poem I wrote for this one crush I had in medical school. Oh! Okay! So, I'm not gonna be saying anything who this guy is, but he is in med school. We are classmates. I think that's enough for you guys to know who it is. But okay, here goes nothing. I've been pushing back writing this because when I type it all out, it would seem real. Walls are high up this time, but I guess it goes both ways. How you're moving on from another and I just the same. Yet here we were, unexpected. You who loved too much, and I who loved too little. I didn't know when it started, when I started to notice the little things about you. The little things that you do that make me smile, laugh, worry. It's not even as significant really, but to me, they matter. They matter because those small things remind me that even broken people can do things unbroken people do. Chara! So, okay, that was a poem that I wrote for this guy that I liked, like I said, and yeah. I mean, it didn't work out eventually, but I guess that's life, you know? So this is another poem I wrote for this guy that I liked back in college, I guess. He is from here, from where I'm from, in Borongan, Eastern Samar, and I guess that's already enough of a clue for you guys to know who it is. But the fingers crossed nobody gets this video, or he doesn't watch it, so hopefully he doesn't watch it. We're not friends anymore, just a disclaimer. We parted ways like 3 years ago. We don't even talk. I don't even see him, but I don't have any bad feelings towards him. But I did write a lot of poems about him, and I think this is one of the things that I wrote. So here it is. I don't miss you anymore. Not your smile, not your laugh, not the late night talks and the secrecy. I don't miss how we stare at the open sea, at the moon that glimmers on the surface. I don't miss the stars watching over two lost souls, parked too close to the edge. It lingers for one last touch, one last kiss. On and on and on this went on. For months, for days. Why did I even stay when I should have left right from the beginning? When I should have known I'd fall and shatter. I don't miss the way you made me feel unloved and loved at the same time. I confused from the truth. I don't miss the words that come out of your mouth, the reassurance that you'd never leave. I don't miss the way I loved you. We're better off. I'm better off. She's better off. That I don't miss you any longer. Okay. So I don't know if you got the twist in the end, but hopefully you guys got that. But if you did get the twist, well, sa inyo na lang yan. So I think those are 3 people already. But anyway, I will be reading another one for you. So this is entitled When We Met. It fades after a week. There was barely any substance, barely anything to hold on to. It was 24 hours that began with a drink and a question and a bunch of giggles. Was it the gin, or was it the rum, or the fact that I was stripping at midnight for fun? But you caught me, and I laughed, and you smiled and grabbed me by the arm. Such a stranger, yet the name lingered. Should I trust or untrust? Lighter in hand, you lit a pot of blurry smoke. This is where it all began. I took your hand, though I didn't mean to. I was not thinking clearly. I guess when you're too high up, there's not a quick way down. And I clung myself to you. You held me strong, and it felt so safe in your embrace. But no, I can't. I shouldn't be wrapped in your skin. Was done with all the BS, the lies, the heartbreaks, and all the sins. Love. You called me love. A word I'm allergic to. A word I've never really felt. Why would you say something unreal? You can't come up with that and not ask how I'm doing. You can't sweep in when you're just playing games. But even if I ask you what the is up, you tell me I'm the only. But though I'm not. But the thing is, I don't truly know you, nor your intentions. Why suddenly it's me after all these years? The thing here is the truth. I never talked about with you. You'd never last a month, not with my emotions riding up and down the track. See how I could turn my back just like that. I was trained to be like this, all selfish and scared. But honey, I don't know what else to be when I only ever had was me. So I guess this is really, I think this is a poem that I wrote 2 years ago, and so this poem is a very controversial poem. It's a 5-part poem, but I will be only reading one part of it because if you guys read the full poem of it, you'll be like, girl, what's up with that? Like, oh my god, that's so messed up. So I'll just be reading one of it. And this guy is actually from here, from where I'm from, and he's quite the playboy, I guess. This is entitled Monday. 6 months went past, blurred conversations were ringing in my ear. Tad bit curious what it would feel like to have the sight of you in front of me. Assess the strength of your arms, the length of your body, the weight of your voice, the warmth of the smoke that you fill your lungs with. I've always had a thing for temporary things, for non-attachment and great nights. And right when I said hi, I knew you'd be gone. Faster than the motorcycles revving up the asphalt road. So this one has a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. But I specifically just read to you guys Monday because it was really the beginning of what was about to end already. It was the beginning of an end, I guess. And it was not a relationship. It was just something like, I like this guy and I'm not even sure if he liked me back, but yeah, kind of like that. And then it was just like a small fling. Yeah. And you know, there's actually one person that really inspired me to do this video, and that is John. Hello, John, if you are watching this. And John is one of my crushes, I guess, in first year, or no. John was actually one of my crushes back in track and field, and it was so weird because we actually became close friends. So I guess those things kind of just fade into the background, like you really just want to be with this person as a friend. And yeah, I feel like we're still close until now. We're still pretty good friends, and I was just inspired to write a poem about him because I've never really written a poem about him. So now that we're all here today, thank you, John, for inspiring this video. I never wrote a poem about you until now. I never wrote a poem about you because you never really made me sad. You never really disappointed me even at times when we both got it bad. I never wrote a poem about you, but I knew I liked you. Even if you did not like me back, I never held it against you. I never wrote a poem about you for the longest time. Our friendship has grown at a different depth. When I know I can count on you and you can do the same for me. I'm always thankful when you try your best to comfort me, to tap my back and have my head on your shoulder for me to cry on. I never wrote a poem about you because we fought a lot. You would always disagree with me, and at times I hated you. But I loved you just the same. I never wrote a poem about you because you're John. John who only loves one person. John who is loyal. John who is the most atypical introvert. John who's hard to read, but John who is always there for everyone else. I never wrote a poem about you until now. And I thank you, because despite all of the things that I do to annoy you, you're still the John that I love and like. So I hopefully he saw that, and you know, it's one of the appreciation posts that I have for him. Even if he's not the most what do you call this? Expressive, I guess. And you know, sometimes you can feel it that he really does care for all of his friends, and I really appreciate that. He's like one of the most low-key people out there, and he's just great in general, you know. And he deserves to be with someone great. So guys, if you're single, if you're a woman who is single, go ahead and message John. He is amazing. He's just an amazing person. So yeah. Anyway, so yes, that was everything. That was 5 people, I guess, that I wrote about poems with. I have more, but those were just the people that I wanted to read about right now. A few of my other poems are just like quite the experiences with people, and I hope you guys like that one. I wouldn't say that these people are special to me. This is really my outlet on how I cope with my feelings, and I guess I write it down so that I get everything out of my system. And that is why I have a lot of poems, and I actually want to be published someday, although it's not really something that I'm working on right now because I am in med school. But if you guys did like my poetry, please let me know in the comments below, and tag me if you are watching this video. Tag me if you feel something that I wrote, you feel it also in your where it is in your heart. And I guess I just wanted to say happy Valentine's Day to everyone. If you're single, love yourself. It is the most amazing thing to be single in this life right now. And I guess I just wanted that out, you know? Like, it doesn't mean that we're single that we're bitter. It doesn't mean that we're single that we envy a lot of people. I actually hate that ideal. But yes, we love ourselves, we love to love, but then I guess there's just no one to love right now, right? But ourselves and our family and everyone around us. So hopefully you guys like this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe to my channel, follow me on my social media accounts, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye!